All right, we're good to go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Zucker TV watch along here on the Zucker TV channel. And tonight we have another Ottawa Senators watch along, as I've said already twice. Tonight it is the Ottawa Senators versus the Winnipeg Jets once again. This is the second time the Sens are playing the Jets in a series like this, and it's going to be a pretty good night, I believe, because the Sens got some players in their lineup tonight that we weren't really expecting, or that we were expecting from this morning, or even heading into tonight. So I'll get into the lineups in just a second, but obviously the Sens' last game against Edmonton ended in a 3-1 loss, or 3-2 loss, sorry, that's my bad. And it was, one of those games where I feel like if the goaltending was just better, Ottawa would probably have a better chance at winning the game. We'll get into that in just a second, but make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this stream, on this video, and also comment in the comments down below. Or if you're here live, put some comments in the live chat. Let me hear some questions. Guys, any got questions about the Sens, about the NHL, about anything, you could bring them my way, and I will answer them the best I can. Why am I'm being cut off? Hang on. Let me fix my camera here. There we go. That's a bit better, I guess. So yeah, last game, it was a 3-2 loss to Edmonton. Dadonov actually scored that second goal Dadonov scored that second goal out of the two we scored, and that's two in back-to-back games, or just one. Well, yeah, 2 in 2 games in the last 2 games, you could say, or however you want to say it. So hopefully he could keep that streak on tonight. Obviously, the one from that 3-2 game was a nice goal. Obviously, the other one from the night before, Adam Larson tipped it or shot it in his own net. So it was really okay, well, Dadonov got the goal, but does that really do much to him? So hopefully Dadonov can keep his streak going. But the one thing is that Ottawa lost to the Edmonton Oilers team without even giving up a point to Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl. That was the first time the Oilers won a game since 2017 without a point from Draisaitl or McDavid. 3 years, around 3 years. Yeah, it's not good. Or just over 3, or probably, I don't know what day it was in 2017, so it might have been 3 or 4 years. Depends on how you look at it. But yeah, it's been that long. So, even with that, that's kind of bad to, look at it and say, but how'd you not win? Because Edmonton is it's so obvious that they're running through those two guys. Considering that last Saturday they had each 5-minute shifts at the end of the game to try and win or tie the game up versus Calgary. So, it's, you could tell how much their system is run through them. Especially on the power play, But the reason why Edmonton got those goals was poor goaltending once again from Marcus Holberg. Holberg came in last night Holberg came in that game because Matt Murray played the night before. It was a back-to-back. And obviously this year you're going to be playing lots of those, so you got to give your backup a lot of those back-to-backs. Well, obviously, and also you don't want your goalie playing back-to-back nights as well. It's an energy thing as well. But, the first goal went directly 5-hole. He should have had that. And, so there's one there. The Evan Bouchard goal, it went through a lot of bodies, so he didn't really know where it was. But again, he was way out of position. He wasn't even close to where the puck was directly shot in that. If he moved over any more, he probably would have saved it, even if he didn't know where the puck was, or if he even shot it yet. If he was unsure where it was, he would have saved it. Then the third goal, once again, way out of position. And this happened the last time too. They played Edmonton. There was Leon Draisaitl, one of his goals. Marcus Holberg's the middle of his body is on the outside of his post. How are you gonna make a save like that? I remember looking looking on social media, and they're like, he scored a no-look goal. I'm like, he didn't have to look. He didn't have to look to shoot that puck. The net was open. The net was wide open. It happened again on Tyson Berry's goal. Well, not Tyson's Berry. Tyson Berry's goal there to get the game winner. So, it was just kind of a really rough game for Hoburg. And then, but after that, Murray came in to kind of save the day, and the Sens kind of got back into it, but then they just couldn't capitalize on the empty netter. There was no watch-along for that game, just for anyone who wanted to know. There was no watch-along simply because I think I got back home at 7:30, and the game started at 7. I'm like, there's no point for me to start a watch-along when you're already halfway through the first period. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. So, the lines tonight, as I'll get into them now, 2 changes. Number 1, Artem Zub is out tonight after his COVID-19 test came inconclusive. He did test positive, was it yesterday? Yeah. So Artem Zub will not play tonight due to an inconclusive COVID test today. He tested positive yesterday though, so Josh Brown will be in the lineup. Also, Nick Paul was not at practice this morning, which very well confused people. And then people were like, "Why is Nick Paul sitting out?" He's back in the lineup tonight. He has been confirmed that he will be playing tonight. So the lines this morning, or the lines today, during pregame, is Tierney centering Tkachuk and Connor Brown. Colin White with Dadonov and Nick Paul. I feel like that would be a nice line. That would be a good line. Derek Stepan centering Tim Stützle and Drake Batherson. And Josh Norris, centering Galchenyuk and Watson on the 4th line. So they've really split up that Batherson, Tkachuk, Norris line since opening night. Norris now on the 4th line, Batherson on the 3rd, sorry. So, lines are shaken up from those 2 games against Edmonton. So we're going to see how those perform. On the defensive end, Chabot and Zaitsev don't change. I feel like Chabot and Zaitsev have gone really well. Personally, I honestly, because Chabot was with Gabranson and that was garbage. That was horrendous whenever they're together. So I'm very happy that he's with Zaitsev now for, I think it's been about a week or so he's been with him, and it's been actually really good. So that's good there. Then with Zub out, Mike Riley and Josh Brown will be a pairing. That is going to be a frightening sight to see because Josh Brown is having trouble. Literally the first tweet under this, some guy, Unders, with a Z, says, that Riley J. Brown partnership is already giving me nightmares. So, yeah, that's going to be, watch out for that line tonight as well. Even though, I kind of rate Mike Riley. Mike Riley has his good games and he has his bad games. And when he has his bad games, they're really bad. So, you watch out for Mike Riley tonight. And then Christian Wolanin in for the injured Eric Brandstrom. He's out again tonight, but he is with Eric Gudbranson. So our top defensive pairing is all right, but our bottom 2 are going to be shaky tonight. And Matt Murray is back in net tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't trust Hoburg in net right now. I honestly, if Hoburg plays one more game and plays bad, I might. You possibly can see a Hoburg to taxi squad and bringing up Philip Gustafson. That might happen, as the AHL season is going to get underway very soon, because the Sens just brought down Joey Decord to the AHL and swapped them out for Philip Gustafson. So we could be seeing Gustafson come in soon if Hoburg plays. If not, well, we're going to have to watch out. So those are your lines tonight. Sorry, I'm just looking at Twitter. So those are the lines tonight. Some shakeups, obviously. So hopefully the offense can get it going. The offense, the Sens offense, we could average about one or 2 goals a game, but we want to get those maybe 3 goals a game, 4 goals a game. It's only rare for Ottawa to get something like that, right? So if Ottawa can get to that level where they can score 3 goals a game, that would be good. And that's the problem, because G.J. Smith is shaking up the lines because the offense is just not coming. The offense is there, but it's just not coming. I have to do like one of them little small burps, but like I feel it, but I can't do it. So I'm kind of hurting right now, but whatever. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're about 5 minutes away for the feed to start. I'm watching it again on my TV right here, so I'll be looking like this the whole time. But whatever, that's fine. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, and I forgot. No, just speaking about those lines tonight. Honestly, Nick Paul, Colin White, those two have been actually fantastic. Those two have been really good together. I really like how Colin White has been skating, most of his shifts. And Nick Paul too. Colin White's been good on the back check, on the fork check. Nick Paul, the same thing. So hopefully, those two can get it going tonight and bring some more offense to this lineup, like I said just a couple of minutes ago. Let's see. I love getting these advertisements. Well, not these advertisements. These notifications about my fantasy basketball team. And it's like every night someone's out, someone's in. But whatever. Some other news for the channel today. Hang on. Yeah, some other news for the channel today. Obviously, this morning we had a Bayern Munich career mode episode go up on the channel. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that. And I did mention that Bayern was playing today in the FIFA Club World Cup final. Obviously, winning already 5 trophies within the past couple of months. See, it wants to burp again, but it can't. Oh. All going back to winning the German, the DFB Cup last summer. And now, and then they won the Champions League. Then they won the German Super Cup. My fingers are disappearing. Then they won the UEFA Super Cup. They also won the Bundesliga last season. I forgot to mention the Bundesliga. So that's 5 right there. And now they won the 6th one today with the FIFA Club World Cup in Doha, Qatar. Nice 1-0 win over the Tigres from Mexico. So very good from them today. The goal coming from... who scored the goal? I can't remember who scored the goal. Who scored the goal? What the hell? Oh, Ben Pavard. Ben Pavard scored. So Ben Pavard scored the goal for Bayern Munich to win. What's up, Dalen? How you doing, buddy? He is back. Dalen is back. Welcome to the stream, sir. We are about a couple of minutes away from the game starting. I am super close to my screen. Like my light's gotta like move. Hang on. I'm fixing my light up here. Because like I moved too close. There it is. It's gotta focus itself. So yeah, big win from Bayern Munich today. We'll be back with them on Monday, Family Day here in Ontario at least. For another watch along for them. And the Sens also play that day too, so I got a double stream. We got another triple stream coming up that day because we definitely have a career mode in FIFA too. So, big day there. Actually, speaking about that Monday, right? I think that falls... Yeah, the Bayern Munich game falls directly on our career mode stream. So I think I might move the career mode stream to maybe about noontime on Monday, on Family Day. To do that, and then we have the Bundesliga stream, or we have the Bayern Munich stream at 2:30 or 2:15, and then the Sens play at 7 that night on Monday. So Monday, Family Day. Is it just here in Canada? No, it's about everywhere in Canada except for Manitoba and Prince Edward Island, right? And Quebec. Yeah, Alberta, BC, New Brunswick, Saskatchewan. Yeah, okay, so it's every province except for Quebec, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, in Nova Scotia. I'm lost. Anyways, it's Family Day here, and so big Family Day on Monday coming up. So that's what's going on there. 3-stream day again after this Monday. Actually, no, did we ever know? Yeah, no, Bayern did. No, we did have a 3-stream Monday because of the Club World Cup. Exactly. But then on Sunday, there's nothing on Sunday, which is Valentine's Day. So I'm going to let you guys spend your time with y'all Valentine's. If you guys got your Valentine's, because you know what? It's a big day for y'all. And then on Saturday, the Sens play Winnipeg at 3 p.m. Eastern. So that stream will be about 2:45 on Saturday. So that's good, because you know what? It's nice. You know, I love watching the soccer on Saturday, but it's not fun when it's at like... It's not fun when it's at like 9:30 in the morning. I do not like the 9:30 in the morning streams. You can already see the TV bouncing off my face because it's finally getting going here, but that's what it is. So the last time that these two played each other, obviously the Jets won all 3. One coming in overtime, and the rest were just troubling for the Sens. But Dadonov did score a goal against the Jets last time, so there you go. So yeah, no stream on Sunday. I did think about doing maybe something like longer, like just a stream where we just mess around, do some, random games. Either if it was, oh geez, we're gonna get the Winnipeg feed. God. We might do. I thought about doing something like that. I think I'll just leave it for Sunday. I got stuff to do on Sunday actually. So yeah, and then we'll be back Monday, and that's that. So there's Winnipeg. Cold Winnipeg, obviously. Anyone who's been to Winnipeg, I have not, but I just know it's cold. For those who don't know, it's one of the coldest capitals. I think it is the coldest capital. I mean, no, Ottawa is, but Winnipeg's also very cold. So there you go. Apparently, I heard though, the NHL in some arenas that can do it, they've put the glass that's supposed to be behind the coach's bench, like 10 rows up, which I don't know what that does to make a difference, but apparently they've done that now. There's Ottawa with their 2 wins. Beautiful. You know what? I found something very interesting. I found the cool stat, actually, if you look at it up on Hockey Reference. Ottawa's strength of schedule is about the same strength it was back in 1992-93. The team only won 10 games that year. And that was in the 84-game schedule, or season. So, it's only 56, whatever it is now. Oh, boy. We're in for a doozy, Sens fans. So, that's just something to not really look forward to. And, as well, their win percentage as well. Their win percentage has not been this bad since that same year. We've had, 250. Like, this is worse. This is almost as bad as our first year. So, it's not good whatsoever. And I'll be honest though, since the Montreal games over the last weekend, Ottawa's played way better than they have over the last few games. After the Sens saw the Jets and the Oilers and the Canucks. Those were all, they played better. Even though we've lost now 3 straight to Montreal, Edmonton twice, all 3 of those losses, Ottawa's played really good. The last Edmonton game, poor goaltending, but the Oilers game on Monday and the Habs game on Saturday, those were all games that Ottawa could have won. And I'm not saying like when it was 0-0 they could have won. When it was like tied, they could have won. Ottawa has now scored, I think, the first goal in back-to-back games. They scored, I think, how many seconds in the last the game against the second game against Edmonton, and the first game too. Dadonov scored in the second period. So the Jets are now taking the ice. There they are. So yeah, the Sens will see the Jets for obviously tonight And Saturday afternoon, then the Sens will head to Toronto, as we'll see the Leafs 3 straight times. So very good stuff there. So the Jets are running with an 11-7. They're running Scheifele, Dubois, and Lowry up the middle, with 4 wingers on each side. Kopp, Connor, Stastny, Perreault on the left. Ehlers, Wheeler, Appleton, and Lewis on the right. But then they're going with 7 defensemen. Pullman, Pionk, DeMello, and Morrissey, Forbett, Stanley, and Nathan Beaulieu. That's very interesting. Paul Maurice is explaining here. I can't listen in, though. So the Sens didn't see the Leafs 3 straight times. Then we go home to play Montreal, and we end off the month by playing Calgary. Twice, and then we head into March to play the 3rd time. So that's what's going on there. The Jets heading into the night, they lost their last game on Tuesday against the Flames 3-2, but in that series against the Flames, they were 2-1-1. So big stuff coming up here. Big game tonight, and they will visit the Oilers after this, and then the Canucks, and then the Canadians to end off the month. What's going on, John? How are you doing tonight, buddy? How are you doing tonight? Sens, Jets. They're just doing the national anthems right now. Speaking of national anthems, there were a lot of news going on. I mean, this is mostly for the NBA. First, it was Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, who first said, we're not going to do the national anthem anymore. But then the NBA said, you know what, you could do that, but in our rules, they say that you can't. So now they can't. They have to play the national anthems now at their games, so I don't know what's going on. And then now there's been polls about, should the national anthems be played at the games? Should they be? Because, it is a sign of, you're showing respect for the country that you're playing in, or the country that's coming to play, or whatever, it's all about respect. But is it a necessary thing to do before games? I think, and I saw a tweet which I feel the same about. It's, there's nothing more proud than standing there singing "O Canada" before a hockey game. I can remember, going back to I went to a Sens playoff game back in 2013 when they played the 13? Yeah, when they played the Penguins. And I remember singing "O Canada," and it was just the atmosphere was just fantastic. It was stellar. If you lose that, there's no hype going into the games anymore. Something just fell. I don't know what fell. But I think the power of "O Canada" for me, because obviously you have the Star Spangled Banner for the Americans, but the power of "O Canada" for me, and then the lights come up, the players skater, and then the whole setup. That's just energy. That's just all emotion, energy. You get revved up, you get going. John says, who do I think is going to win? I'm here for the Sens. But considering our team tonight, our team's not bad, but I do just think the Jets have the better team. But we always hope for a Sens win. Anything is possible with these Senators. Lose, or lose. Anything is possible. So Matt Murray's in the pipes tonight. He's actually been really good. Obviously his first couple of games are poor, but he came in relief for Hoburg the night before against the Jets, and then the 2 games against the Canadians, he played very well. So if he can continue that streak tonight, hopefully help us win tonight's game. So here we go. Puck drop. We got Tierney, Brown, and Tkachuk on the opening lineup, and here we go. We got the Zaitsev-Shabbat pairing up at the blue line. So here we go. Ref hit the puck, and of course you got to call that offside. So here we go. We're underway here at the Bell MTS Place. I always want to call it center. For the Sens versus the Jets. All right. Not too bad of a start, to be honest with you. For those who are maybe new here, I do not play the stream on the screen because that's copyright. And I'm not getting my channel taken out. Oh, but Jesus, crazy bounce there to start off today. Oh, boy. Shot on. That's deflected. All right. God, I can't wait to see that Brown. Who's he with? Brown, Mike Riley, Ryan. And, okay, so he went with Is that Mike Riley? Why is Mike Riley? No, is that... Wait, what? I'm lost. I'm lost. Anyways, oh my god, I itched my eye and now it's already red. This doesn't happen until like the third period. Alright, here we go. Nick Paul breaking it in here. Nice. Shot on. Hellbuck's in the game. There it is. I'm going to guess that is the first shot of the game. Let's see what they're saying for keys to the game, because I love to see this. Okay. The Jets offensive swagger. Third period for 3? I mean... Yeah, honestly, the Sens' third periods have been kind of rough as of late. Although Dadonov still scored the last game, so... Oh, great. My eyes already itchy, man. I hate this. I hate this. So here's the Zuccala Batherson step-on line. And, you know, I'll be honest. Batherson has had a rough start to the year. You know, he had nothing going for him. Ooh, good rebound there. No one collected it. Or, well, the Jets did. But, you know, he had a tough start to the year. And being on the first line, you know, you're kind of being told you've got to be our goal scorer. You have to be, you know... You have to get points, right? So, and he never did that. I mean, I think his only goal came from on a power play. So, that's just tough there. The Sens get down, but it was deflected, so icing is waved off. And we're going to roll out the fourth line now. Josh Norris, Galchenyuk. Who's the other buddy? Austin Watson. I forgot about him. So DJ Smith has rolled the lines here to start the game. Get a feel for the game, and the puck gets deflected out of the zone. I'm going to be very interested to see how the Jets roll this 7 and 11, because the Leafs do it. The Leafs have done it. Sheldon Keefe has not been shy to say that they have done it, and obviously it shows because you get notifications about it. Get there, Brady. Brady rips that. Go on, Connor Brown. Keep your feet moving. There it is. Tierney back to the point. Nice. Get a shot on Shabbat. Tipped. Oh, just wide. Oh, Josh Brown. Uh-oh. Oh, Tierney, no, Tierney, you got to keep your feet moving there, mate. Okay, they got it wide. They got it wide there. Here it is, Brady to Tierney. All right, Sens get it in here. Connor Brown, see it in front. Chris Tierney. Josh Brown, oh, just wide. Oh, boy. Shabbat. Kachuk tried to bat that in. Kachuk's at the side of the net, and he tried to baseball swing that baby in the net. Good stuff here from Ottawa early. Colin White gets it in deep. Very well. Well, don't have a collision behind the net. Get to Dadonov in front. No shoot. Wolanin, no. Gets way blocked by Appleton. Jesus. See over. Here it is. Nick Paul's shot. To the corner. Look at this. Look at this from Ottawa. Shoot Dadonov. Colin White. Colin White just had a wide open net and he missed. Oh my God. Branson's shot deflected out of play. You know what? Colin White, man. I don't know how Colin White missed that. But he did. It was a wide open net. For those who are watching, you know what just happened. And there goes my light because I'm trying to move my water. That was a beautiful play there. But I don't know how you missed that, Colin White. Honestly. Like, wide open chance. Wide open. Like, he could have just backhanded it in, man. So, offensive. Zuccala. Oh, rebound. Oh, my God. Ottawa. Like, this is fantastic from Ottawa. A great start from Ottawa. I'm saying this now, and then look what's going to happen at the end of the game. That's icing, ain't it? Yep. Boom. Icing there by the Jets. Ottawa has 4 shots already. Ottawa, I don't know if this has been a goal for them this year or not, but I think for this year, I think their goal is to just shoot more. Just shoot the puck. Because for those who have been watching the Sens, for the past couple of years, shots have been hard to come by for Ottawa, or finishing the game with more shots than the other team at least. There were games, over the past couple of years where it's been like 45 shots for the other team and only 20 for Ottawa. Shot in front here. Stepan gets knocked down as he's wide open. In the, who's on the other side? That was a beautiful play by Zuccala, and it just didn't work. Ottawa's keeping the pressure here. I don't know what's going on here, but they've upped their pressure. Gabranson's on the fast break here. I don't know why Gabranson's in on the offensive pressure, but there he is. But I think maybe a goal this year for them is to shoot that Zaitsev. No, you gotta call that. Call that. Please call that. They didn't call that. Shot on, deflected. Ottawa's killing the shots. No, but for anyone who's, there were games where it was like 45 for the other team and then only 20 for the Sens. It was rare to find the game last year where Ottawa let in shots, or their year of Guy Boucher. Those last 2 years with Guy Boucher. It was where are the shots at, right? And even, the year where we went to the conference final with Guy Boucher, it was hard to find Ottawa, with a shooting, winning in the shooting game of the game, sorry. Tierney in front. Oh, another chance. Oh, who's that on the back check? No, but, I think this year the Sens have done way better at shooting the puck, just shooting. The power play is now shoot. My mom would have, she would lose a life. I shouldn't be saying that. But my mom would crack down when we were on the power play because she would yell, shoot. And the Sens would have to wait for the perfect opportunity to shoot the puck. And, now, even if it's not a clear shot, they still shoot the puck, get towards net, get it to traffic, get it through traffic. Dadonov's in Gretzky's office here. Don't know what he's doing. It's Dadonov's office. It's Daddy's office. Tipped on. No. Look at the shots coming in for Ottawa here. That's a hold, ref. This ref's missed 2 calls. For those who were here, that was not a good play. That's not a good play. Terrible line change, Adam Lowry. What a save by Matt Murray. Terrible line change by the Sens here leads to an Adam Lowry small little breakaway, but a beautiful. I'm gonna say, who was that? Was it Drake Batherson on the back check? Drake Batherson on the back check. I'm gonna say it's Drake Batherson. Stick lifts Adam Lowry, and then Murray sprawled out, makes a beautiful pad save. It's not good for Ottawa there. That's a nice hit. Go on, Jimmy. Oh, I would have loved if he called that. Well, where's his line mates? He's all alone. Go on, Austin Watson. Go on. Austin Watson snipe. I don't think he missed the net. In front, jam it home. Come on. Oh, my God. Josh, no. I am stunned right now by the offensive forecheck by Ottawa. This is fantastic. Austin Watson, just throw it to the net. Hellebuck's standing on his damn head. It's only 10 minutes gone here in the period. About 9 minutes. Brady Tkachuk. Connor Brown. Rebound. The Sens have 10 shots, boys and girls. We have a shot. Oh, he kept that in, mate. Oh, you baloney. You're not even on the line. How do you call that? You're not even on the line. Oh, my God. I hate linesmen like that, man. They called the offside. Buddy, you're not on the line. How do you know that's offside? I've dealt with that so many times when I played hockey. The linesman called offside. I'm like, you're at the other blue line. How do you know that? But offside, and we're about halfway here through the first period, and Ottawa has played stellar, fantastic hockey. That one chance that Adam Lowry had, which that was one of the worst line changes I've ever seen. But it was no Tuukka Rask going on for the extra man when the game's tied. But it was poor. It was poor. No, Ottawa's fantastic here already throughout the first 10 minutes. Just throw the puck to the net. And, as we were talking about, shoot the puck. Just throw the puck to the net. Good things will happen. And that's what I've learned through, my time playing hockey. That's just something that I think DJ Smith has kind of brought to these guys, to these kids. and it was just shoot. You know, Guy Boucher, I swear he brought this atmosphere. It's like you have to shoot it perfectly. You have to have a perfect shot at a perfect angle at a perfect time. And it hurt Ottawa's power play. And I did tell the story about in 2017 when during the playoffs, Ottawa had this power play that was just it was not functional. It was not functional. I don't even know what it was, the percentages, but it was so bad. And you know, when Bobby Ryan scored that goal in Game 6, it was like everyone went mad because oh my God, we scored a power play goal. Look at Drake Batherson here, turn on the Jets. I like this. Pardon the pun. No, I do not play AAA hockey. I listen. I have such a I don't want to sound so self-centered, but I have a very simple and easy hockey IQ mind. Like I just know what to do. But no, I really only played house league my entire life. I probably could have played, I could have played competitive, but I just played house league because I was just not having it. I was just like, nah, I'll play house league. Honestly, I'm chill. I should have told myself, back when I was 5, buddy, you're not making it to the NHL if you play house. That was like low key as a 5-year-old, 6-year-old. I was like, oh, house leaguers make it to the NHL all the time. No, I was stupid. I was wrong. But no. But I did play Select. Oh, and the linesman didn't call that. I think that was more offside than not. I did play Select House League, and I did play some competitive teams. I have played competitive teams in my past. Actually, a cool story of that Select House League team I played. Not last summer, not this past summer because of COVID, but the summer before that, 2019? Why couldn't I not think of the year? In 2019, we played this team in Barrie in a tournament because we were a summer league team. And now the Jets are putting on some offensive pressure here. I'm not so happy about this. And it was a bunch of guys who were playing in the summer to get prepared for playing, Don Mills Flyers, the good teams here in Toronto. And I was, and we I think did we tie him? Yeah, like we played really well against them. And my coach always tells a story every year about how, in the first year that this program was ever initiated, which was like way before when I joined, but they played a team that was like all competitive players, and they were stunned that they were all just house league players. It was like, how do you do? It was just the program just is way better. So, anyways, I play house league. That's it. Speaking of the AAA, Dalen saying he's going to play AAA hockey. That's fantastic, Dalen. That's great news. Matt Murray with another save here. Get a stoppage. I hope you have a good year whenever that happens, because obviously right now we can't be playing due to COVID. They're taking another break. They just took a break. Will Ottawa fire DJ Smith? Listen, I think I said this in an earlier watch-along, but I said something around the fact that Ottawa right now is in a position where you are going to expect this to lose a lot of games. So I feel like, they might give DJ Smith a little leeway about that. I mean, you can make a case because they were losing games like 5-1, 7-1, 8-5, like that. That was bad. That was in the case of where I was like, okay, DJ, hold on, mate. Hold on. Slow it down or you're going to get the boot. But now I'm fine. Listen, I know as a fan of the team, I know I would rather lose games 3-1, 2-1, 3-2, 4-3, close games, than rather lose games 7-1, right? And we're going to expect a lot of losses, but those losses need to be that type. If those losses become 5-1, 7-1, 6-2, 6-3, 5-1, or I said 5-1, but anyways, like bad losses, then it becomes a problem. And that's what it was. But when we played the Canadians, it kind of came back to where, it can be this 2-1, 3-1 style of play, right? So, I'm fine with those losses. It's those big losses that are consecutive that really I did not enjoy. So I don't think they're going to fire DJ Smith at this moment. Unless they somehow unless they go on like a 10-game losing streak, okay, fine. Then you got to get the boot. You got to go. All right. But as long as we're winning a couple of games within 5, as long as we go like 1-5, 2 I shouldn't be saying this. It's terrible. That's terrible. It's terrible atmosphere. But I'm just saying, I don't think they're going to get the boot as long as they play close hockey games and play with, and that's it. But I will say, though, I think he kind of learned, though. I think DJ Smith learned, because obviously in the first couple of games of the year, it was this weird, sort of thing where it's like, he didn't change the strategies throughout the games. Now I think he is. I could kind of tell he is, but I could see that he wasn't in the first couple of games, and I think that's a learning curve for him. DJ's doing a good job. Oh, chance here for Ottawa. Hang on. DJ's doing a good job. Like you say, we're not getting blown out. Yeah, exactly. As long as we're not getting blown out every game, he's doing a fine job. Those couple of games where it was kind of questionable, but these games were just losing by 1 goal, 2 goals. Close games, 2 goals as in like an empty netter. That's fine. That's fine with me. But the Sens have been doing 12-5 shots already in this period. It's fantastic. It's just absolutely fantastic. So, and does that count there? It's a dumping. So no, I don't think they're gonna fire DJ Smith. Although I am scared. Tim Stützle, 2 hands, buddy. This is not tennis. Oh boy, chance here. You know what? Good defense there, Josh Brown. Good defense there. Oh jeez, that's a dangerous pass by Stepan. But here we go. Go on, Tim. 2 hands this time. There it is. Trip that. Come on, you gotta call that. What's this ref on about? This ref's missed 3 calls already. Oh my days. Chat, please score. I love you to score so I could stick it to the ref. Oh my god. I'm sweating. It is hot in my room. I don't know why it's so hot in my room, but it is. But I do have this weird thought in my head that DJ Smith will get fired at a time where they know Ottawa's a good team for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why this thought is in my head, but I always just think that Ottawa is going to fire DJ Smith or let him go when they know that this team's at a level enough where they can get a new coach that is a better coach than DJ Smith. I don't know why. It just sounds stupid, and I don't think it will happen, but it's just a thought I have, which I don't know why. That's an interference call. He's going to finally call it. There it is. Woo! There it is. Finally, a holding call going to Dylan DeMello, former Ottawa Senator Dylan DeMello. And the Ottawa Senators are going on the power play. Buddy, you got a mask on. You don't have to talk into your little mic with your hand over. You got a mask. No one can read you. I got to take a sip, then I'm going to answer your question, Dylan. Oh, I was on a rampage there for the past couple of minutes. Why did Ottawa fire Guy Boucher? They were bad with him. And again, as I mentioned, the shots were a problem. They weren't scoring. So, hold on. I want to focus on this Ottawa power play. No, my stream can't lose. Galchenyuk, fanned on the shot. Alex Galchenyuk fanned on the shot. Okay, the stream's fixed itself. Are we really 2-19 in the last 5 games? That's terrible. That's a terrible power play. Oh, it stood slow. Hang on. No, go back to Tommy. There you go. Galchenyuk once more. Blocked. That was a good blockage there. DJ Smith got fired because they had a couple of bad years after a really good one. And yes, they did lose pieces over that time. But I think, it was just a good time. 2 bad years from Guy Boucher. Okay, you got to go, Guy. You got to go. I could bring up some stats to bring that up. Or to back that up. Oh, that's not a good pass there. And that's probably just going to get iced once more. Not if that happens. He fanned on the clear. No, do not shoot that, Thomas Chabot. Shoot the puck, but don't shoot that. Galchenyuk's on the top line here. I just kind of noticed for some reason. I don't know why it took me this long to notice. But, hang on. I got to look up my Guy Boucher stats. I should know this, but whatever. DJ connects with the younger guys. He'll be around for a while. Yeah. I don't know why, but I just have this weird sensation that they're going to do. I don't think it will happen. Do not count me on this, but I just have this weird thought about that, but I don't think it will happen. Do not shoot that. Who's this? Derek's... Oh, boy. Without Eric Brancham, we have a stellar power play line. Oh! Norris on the one-timer, but Hellebuck makes the save. Oh, my God. Guy Boucher, here he is. Good lad. Good-looking guy. Coaching record. So, he has a track record, obviously, for those who don't know. Guy Boucher lasted in Tampa Bay for 3 years. His first year, made it to the conference final. His second year, they missed the playoffs. And the third year, he got fired. We go to Ottawa. First year, made it to the conference final. Second year, he missed the playoffs. Third year, fired. It's just a track record of Guy Boucher. And chance here. Oh, what a good chance. The power play's now over. But you know what? Ottawa, 15-5 in shots. Stellar. But no, Guy Boucher's track record, I think will now hurt him from now on whenever he rejoins, or if he wants to rejoin the NHL. That will hurt him. People are going to, if he wants to coach again, that just went simply out of play. Connor Brown tried to dump it in. He rocketed out of play. But if Guy Boucher ever wants to join the NHL once again, people are probably going to look at his track record and say, okay, you made the conference final your first year, but your challenge is now make that team better to have that sustained success. Ottawa never had that with Guy Boucher. So, Dalen, to answer your question about Guy Boucher, so his first year, right, conference final. Second year, 28-43-11 record, very poor. Then the year after that, he only made it to 64 games on the season, 22-37-5. Maybe probably would have had a better year, but still, it was not. It was just not working at that time. What happened to the two assistant coaches for Ottawa? Because Guy Boucher fired them, they got fired as well. That's what happened. Because obviously, right, the general manager hires the coach hires his assistants. Doesn't matter about the trainers, the athletic trainers, that doesn't matter. Just the coaching staff is done by the coach, the assistant coaching staff and all that has done by the coach, but then the head coach, the head coaching job is done by the general manager. That's what happens there. So, Guy Boucher hired Mark Crawford, and I forget who the other, Marty Raymond and the other guy. I forget the other guy's name, but he was there. I think they all got fired. I think one of them stayed around, but everyone else had to go. Marty Raymond was gone. Mark Crawford was gone. Mark Crawford, I think, was in the mix to stay as Sens head coach. There were questions if Mark Crawford was going to stay as Sens head coach. I think he was still there in the interviewing process, but they picked DJ Smith. So that's what happened to Ottawa's two assistants. I've not been really paying attention. Well, at the time, I've not been paying attention, but the game's still 0-0. It's about 5 minutes left here in this first period. It's been a great start for Ottawa. Great first period for Ottawa. You know, and another thing, too, is that Ottawa needs to keep this going through the entire game. You know, they've had good first periods, but can they keep, it into the second and into the third? And I don't know what they're talking about for, chance here, actually. No. I mean, the two assistant coaches when DJ Smith was head coach. What do you mean by that, Dalen? Like, you mean, like, what happened to the two assistant coaches for Ottawa? I mean, DJ Smith hired them. So maybe you have to go into, maybe I'm just, like, losing it here. Oh, chance in front, Brady! Oh! Another save. Hellebuck's, like, sweating. Mike Riley? No, you know what, Mike? Shoot that, mate. Branson bomb, fanned on it. Oh, Tierney, can't hold on to it. I think you're going to have to go into more in depth than that, Dalen. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Oh, Brady, breakaway, way outside. Whoa, Jesus. But what a period here for Ottawa. 4:12 left. But man, this has been fantastic. Good shots. Good high-quality chances for Ottawa. Just go around the net. There it is. Zaitsev, there it is. Colin White, go, buddy. You got open ice. Throw it in front. Nick Paul. For some reason, I thought Nick Paul was Eric Gabranson. I said, what are you doing up there again? There it is. Let's face it, players can't stand Guy Boucher after a couple of years. His preaching is... yeah. No, that too. Like, like I said, track record. Maybe teams won't look at Guy Boucher if they ever will because of that. Can't call that icing. That's a good forecheck there by Nick Paul. That not diving. Okay, they're gonna change there. 3:20 here left in the first. Ottawa should not have traded. They didn't trade Mark Mathot. Yeah, they let him go to Vegas, and then he never suited up for Vegas one game in his career. It was, you know what? It was another one of them. I don't want to compare this because it's not really the same, but it was another one of them read into Chara things. It was keep Cody Ceci or keep Mark Mathot. Keep a younger defenseman who still has, maybe he still has a bit more potential to grow into. I mean, as a fan of the team or just as a, viewer of the team, I don't think he had much potential. But Mark Mathot was, getting to the age where he was still really good at hockey, but he was going to start losing, his game. And, you look at it in the long run. I say that too, Dalen. I say that too. Ottawa should never have dealt, that was a terrible sauce by Watson. I feel, you could say that, and I say that too. Ottawa should never have given up on Mark Mathot. Whoa, chance and Mike Riley, Jesus, for the Jets. It was just thrown on them. Mike Riley almost deflected it into the net. I say that, yeah, like I say that too, Dalen. They never should have got rid of Mark Mathot, but you have to look at, the overall picture. You want an aging defenseman who won't be, in his somewhat of, I don't like Mark Mathot's. I don't know if I can say that was prime, but coming to the end of his career, or do you want a younger defenseman? That's what it was. And that is true as well. Karlsson was more comfortable with Mathot, and I could see from Dorian's perspective that his mindset was keep Ceci the younger defenseman. Maybe he should have looked at it more from that perspective as well. Karlsson was more comfortable with Mathot, and I totally agree with that, Dan. I totally agree with that. So, we're in the last minute here of the first period, and maybe if that was brought up in the conversation, maybe if Dorian talked to Karlsson. Maybe if I'm sure I'm sure Boucher at the time was there, with him, over the selection of players, who they wanted to pick. Chance in front, another good defensive play here from Gabranson. 40 seconds left here in the first. But if I feel like if they brought maybe a players, into the conversation of who we're keeping, maybe that would have helped. CC isn't a part of it. Yeah, exactly. And now you look at it this way, right? Mark Mathot probably wouldn't be playing either at this time now, but I still do agree with you. 8 seconds left here in the period that Ottawa ices the puck. It's just you could look at it one way. Yeah, and like Walter says here, it takes. Yeah, see, that's why they picked Ceci over Mathot, because the way he was playing, he was on the downhill, and I'm not saying it was a steep downhill, but it was heading that way, as you could see. I think he only suited up for a year with Dallas after that, and that was it. Chance here at the end, deflected. I think it just went wide. I don't think Murray made the save, and that should do it. So at the end of the first period, Ottawa and the Jets are tied, but the shots are, I think, 17-6 I think. So there you go. So nothing. That's terrible. First intermissions come. No, IBTINT. There it is. What's going on, XL Nona? How you doing tonight, mate? The Sens and the Jets tied 0-0 at the first intermission. Coming up here in the first intermission, we're gonna have our stats and stats and scores coming from around the entire league. In this game, which Ottawa has dominated very much in. Very much Ottawa has dominated in this game. So we're just going to get right into that here, I guess. So here we go. Oh boy. Hang on. Itchy leg. Alright, here it is. Let's get into the intermission report. I don't even have a name for this. So it's like you see down here, 0-0 here in the first. The shots. Wait, what? They've robbed Ottawa here. 16-6 in shots. 16-6 in shots. Very well offensive period for Ottawa, and I literally spoke about it almost for the entire period. Ottawa's new mindset is shoot the puck, shoot the puck, shoot the puck. It's working here tonight. The face-offs, 50% both sides, 6-6. So Ottawa has had trouble a bit this year with the face-offs. So tonight, that's a good sign. Ottawa's 0-for-1 on the power play, but the Jets never got one. Ottawa was a very disciplined team that period. Very disciplined team, which is really good. 8-4 of the hits, that's on the Jets. Ottawa has kind of become less of a physical team over the past couple of games, I've noticed. I think it's more depending on who their opponent is. Like in the games against Vancouver, they were heavily physical. In the games against Montreal there was kind of more even. And the games against Edmonton really out-hit them. But then the shots, like I said, 16-6. That was a solid period by Ottawa. Keep it going, Walter says. Yeah, exactly. I hope so, too. Because you know what? They have had a tendency over the past couple of games to kind of die off, that I've noticed. In the second period, there's kind of a shift. And then the third period's kind of downhill. Last game against Edmonton, it was better. But I've noticed that over the past couple of games before that. And so hopefully they can keep it going this entire game. Because this period was fantastic. Pierre-Luc Dubois looks lazy. XL Nono, I do agree with you. That's what I've noticed as well. But it's still early game blues for him. Because, remember, this is only his second game since rejoining the team. And it's been about, 2 weeks since he played a game? It's been about 2 weeks since he's played. And he didn't even play that third period, the last game he played. So it's like, he's really out of it, So, it's been a long while since he played. He only played, I think, 13 minutes. Who did they play? Against Calgary. 13 minutes against Calgary. It's going to take some time for him to get going. But I just right now, that's why he looks kind of lazy. He's still getting kind of used to the whole Winnipeg system as well, right? You got to look at all the things that is going on right now for him. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I think that's something that's expected for Pierre-Luc Dubois. And I will say too, their starting roster too, they only got 3 centers. So I could see why he also may look lazy because he's playing a lot. So there you go. Let's get into some games from around the league, shall we? Let's do that. There's a couple of games I think tonight. Oh boy. This chat's funny. The Jets look slow and tired. Pierre-Luc Dubois has a 0 impact out there skating around doing absolutely nothing. XL Nona's issue. He might as well be a linesman. This chat, man. This is the Costco hot dog is better than a gold medal. This is for World War. It's been all that stuff. Man, this is hilarious. Hey man, XL Nona, I found you on this app, man. Oh boy, alright, hang on. Let's get into this game. I see you guys chatting away there in the chat. I'll get to you guys in a second. But make sure, for anyone who's new, make sure to subscribe to the channel right down here. Leave a like on the stream, and as well, maybe, like I said, the live chat's booming over here. We're booming in the live chat. And maybe if you're watching this after the video, I don't know why you'd be doing that, but whatever. Leave a comment and see what you like. Alright, I'm all over the place tonight. Don't know what's going on. I'm in a good mood. Ottawa's not losing. I'm in a good mood. At the end of the second period, the Florida Panthers are up 4-1 on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Goals coming from Vetrano, Wenberg, Ekblad, and Verhaeghe for the Florida Panthers. And then Braden Point has the only goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning on the power play. It is you, XL. Also, at the end of the second, Pittsburgh and the Islanders are tied 2-2. Cizikas and Pajot have the goals for New York, and Rust and Aston Reese have the goals for the Penguins. Why am I getting notifications for on my watch? At the end of the first, the Edmonton Oilers are up 1-0 on the Montreal Canadiens here in the North Division. And it's... Oh, why is it him? He always scores. I can't say his name. Chararia? I'm not saying his name. He scores the goal. But Montreal looks like they've been out playing. More hits, more shots, more face-offs. It's somewhat even, but Montreal has the upper edge in that one. At the end of the first, the Red Wings and the Predators are tied 1-1. Ryan Ellis scoring for the Predators. Robbie Fabry scoring for the Detroit Red Wings. And oh my God, the Predators are destroying. Face-offs, power play, hits. Shots are actually even, though. Also, in the end of the first, the Blue Jackets are up 1-0 on the Blackhawks. Cam Atkinson scoring shorthanded, actually. And that game's actually been pretty even. So, there you go. And midway through the 5 minutes into their game, the Hurricanes and the Stars are tied 0-0. There you go there. And then the nightcap game tonight, or there's 3 of them. I wasn't seeing that, but there's 3 games out there tonight. The Flames versus Canucks. It's expected Jacob Markstrom will get the start for Calgary, and Thatcher Demko is confirmed as the starter. The Sharks versus the Kings. It's expected Jones for San Jose and Quick for LA. And then the Ducks versus the Golden Knights, and John Gibson and Robin Lehner are expected to start that game. It's funny, I'm looking here at Martin Jones' record. He's 5-2. The Sharks have 5 wins all year. So whoever the Sharks' backup is, isn't that who? Wait, Dubnyk? No, not Dubnyk. Dubnyk's apparently having a rough time. What's going on? Oh, well, he's injured. Then who's their other goalie? I don't even know what's going on. And then there's 4 postponed games tonight because of COVID now. Capitals versus Sabres, the Devils versus the Flyers, Blues versus the Wild, and Coyotes versus Avalanche were all supposed to happen tonight, but they were not because of COVID. And also, funny enough, the Edmonton-Montreal game was delayed tonight due to a positive COVID test, and apparently the player was Jesse Puljujarvi, and he was the only one that was put, and it was on the Oilers one, obviously. So that game was actually pushed back tonight just to make sure that everyone was good. Everyone was safe and tested negative, and it appears that's the case. So there you go. Over to the NBA, the Raptors are down at half, 66-56. Don't want to get much into that. Not going to say much points. At halftime, the Houston Rockets are up on the Heat, 50-44. Pacers are up on the Pistons, 40-36. 5 minutes left in the second. In 2 games tonight, late in the NBA, Magic will face the Warriors, and the 76ers will face the Trailblazers. Chelsea won. Naud's not here. For those who know Naud is not here. But his team is Chelsea won today. Chelsea beat Only 1-0 though. Barnsley is a championship side, and you only beat them by 1 goal. Come on, man. I wish Naud was here because I'd be ripping him. I said, Naud, what's this? And then Southampton beat Wolves. Really? All right. Let's get into this. What do we say? I don't think did I say that? I don't think he fits the Winnipeg system. That could be a thing. What's going on? They're talking about the draft scenarios here. I missed my time to get. There's a reason I'm here. I didn't get drafted. I wasn't supposed to, anyways. Don't worry about it. They're saying there could be a draft in 2022 for January and December. Whoa, what? Wow. Imagine that, having the NHL draft in January. That could be a thing. You know, he might just... I am still going to go with... I think he might fit... I think he obviously we can't know right now. I just think it's still early team blues for Pierre-Luc Dubois. I feel like he will fit in at some point in time. Right now, it's only his second game. He didn't get much ice time the first game. He hasn't played in almost 2 weeks. I'm going to give him still a little bit of a break because obviously it's going to take time, right? So that might be a thing. Tuukka Rask that last game, man, I don't know what he was doing, man. Honestly, excuse me, Tuukka Rask was on another level. Listen, funny story. My mom, she's always like, pull the goalie. Literally in the scenario, like Tuukka Rask last night. And I want to send her like a picture. I'm like, look what Tuukka Rask did, Mom. He listened to you. Because she because it was so funny. It was so perfect. Anyways, no, I actually, that reminds me, I gotta do that now. Actually, I might do that. But no, Tuukka Rask, I don't know what he was doing. He was in some other world. Is it just me, or do you want Lafreniere to do bad to make the Rangers feel bad? You know what, I always hope a player does good. I mean, there's some people that I just, I don't want to do good in the NHL. There's some people I hate. I don't like them at all. But I want Lafreniere to do good. I think he's just kind of having maybe early career blues. I know I'm saying the word blues now, but I am. But yeah, no, he hasn't had that good. One goal. That's all I know of. So he's having trouble there. I don't know what's wrong with him, but it seems to be fine. I think he might just be having bad luck. What are my thoughts on the Ottawa goaltending? I mean, Dalen says it's good. Murray's been playing very well. They showed a stat on the TV not that long ago about his last 3 starts. Very good stats. And so I think Murray just had kind of a bad start to the year. Obviously, new team. New. I think the whole new team aspect of it, and I think that was mostly it. So he kind of had a bad start. But Holberg's a bit troublesome for me. I hope he could have something like Murray where he could kind of start getting going, because the last game against Edmonton, and then when he played against Edmonton, I have a picture on my phone. I think I deleted it. And it's the goal that Draisaitl scored. I explained this in the opening about how, I got a notification about Draisaitl having a no-look goal. I'm like, he didn't have to look. The net was open. So it's one of those things where I hope Holberg can, pick it up, because he was really good last year. Really good in the games where he played in Ottawa. And his record doesn't show it, but he played really well in a lot of those games, even if they were losses. He played very well. So, I hope he can get going again, because he played really well last year, and it would suck if he just has a downfall. But I did say, they called Gustafsson up to the taxi squad. Gustafsson was been called up to the taxi squad, so maybe that might have been a thing for Holberg, saying, "Hey, buddy, get going, all right, get going, or else Gustafsson's going to come play." Holberg looks like a junior goalie. I mean, and you know what? He's very young too. He's only 26. I mean, 26. I mean, now for a goalie, not for a goalie, is like a normal time to enter the league. But even last year, and I think he played even the year before, he was only 24. He might be just still a bit young, but Holberg has not been playing well this year. And if he could start it sounds like a broken record. If he can get going, that would be better. Because Ottawa will need help on those back-to-back nights. And Murray cannot be playing, stellar 2-3 games in a row and then have a back-to-back, and Holberg comes in and drops a stinker. That can't happen. And then Murray has to come in and play half the game after he just played 3 games. That can't happen. And the night before. That can't happen. You have to have a backup. You have to have a backup that can be consistent. And Holberg has just not been that. And it's only a matter of time until Gustafsson comes up. So watch out for that. And that'll be his first game with Ottawa, because he has not played with Ottawa. And I was in that Penguins trade too. So there'll be a new age for Ottawa goaltending coming up. Oh, man. They're showing the Ottawa failures on the power play. That was a crazy stat, though, they showed during the game. And they said it was only 2 for 19 in their last 5 games. I was stunned by that. For some reason, I was stunned. But for me, I'm happy as long as you're getting shots. As long as Ottawa's getting shots, I'm happy. You got to look for the little wins during the game. Obviously, we want the big win. We want the whole aspect of the game. But you know, I am one, I think, for now, Ottawa. We need the little wins right now to give boost. So there we go. I also forgot to mention that because we were talking about soccer there for a second. Bayern Munich won the Club World Cup today. So there you go. Alphonso Davies, Canadian Alphonso Davies, 6 trophies in 1 year. Imagine that. 6 trophies in 1 year. It's going to be hard to do. And I think they're only the second team ever to win 6 trophies in a year. The last team to do it, I think, was 2008 Barcelona. So there you go. Fact check there. Okay, I think I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go get some water. And by the time I'm back, it will be the second period. So I'll be back in just a second. So hang on. Okay. Looks like second period's back on. Now I'm going to come into the shot here and probably become a ghost. There I am. I'm a ghost. Alright. I'd also like to mention, and I think I said this that way, you know, the last time Ottawa won against Montreal, it was their first win. I mean, this ain't the jersey, but it was their first win wearing this, the white 2D jersey. And for you Sens fans, this will be a very long time ago, including me. Daniel Alfredson scored the overtime winner against the Buffalo Sabres in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Final. That's how long ago it was. Early chance here for the Jets. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, are you serious? 8 seconds in. Oh, my God. Paul Stastny gets the goal. Oh, my God. A dump in here. It was a dump in. It jumped over, oh my, and oh, it's the Josh Brown bull landing. Oh my God. Josh Brown. Oh, it even went off his stick too. Oh boy. So, oh, wrong team. I'm jumping the gun here, boys and girls. I'm jumping the gun. Oh my God. Hang on. There it is. Oh my God. It's like I couldn't. I'm just finishing a great thought and a great stat that I learned last week. And then that ruins it. And you're going to probably call that as a penalty, aren't you? So it's Paul Stastny with the goal. Murray stay in the net. I mean, it just topped over a stick. I got to give him a break on that one. That reminds me of a Craig Anderson, man. Oh, brother. Hopped over a stick. I I gotta watch that back. I definitely have to see another replay of that because I'll be honest with you, like, oh Jesus, get Willanen off the ice. Okay, so another defenseman needs to help out there, boys. Come on. There it is. Skate. See Nick Paul. Look at that. Nick Paul's wide open. Offside here. Ottawa's offside. Did they call it? They did. Oh my God. I gotta watch this back. Save on foods, $1 million scratch. Don't matter. Let's see this. Oh no, they're just showing Paul's stats and he drive the net. I'll be honest. I think Murray would have made the save. DJ Smith. I can already tell what he said. Even though he's wearing a mask, I can tell what he said. He said F off. He said that you can't be serious. That just happened. Puck goes in the bench here. I think that right there, that was just more of Murray would have made the save. He would have made the save, but it went off Josh Brown's stick and it deflected into the net. There it is. Go on, Colin White. You're 1 on something here. Or 2 on something, actually. I don't like Josh Brown. I mean, keep it simple, I guess, XLA. You're the guy that's in that tweet, too, man. You're on the chat. You're in Twitter. Like, what? You're all over the place, man. You're Where's that comment? I gotta read that comment again. I saw it, because I swear, you're everywhere, man. You're everywhere. Hang on. Where are you at? Honest to God, XL. You're in the Score app chat. You're saying that Pierre-Luc Dubois looks like crap. You're now here. Where's this? Saying that Riley-Josh Brown partnership is already giving me nightmares. That's you. I know it's not you, but it is you. No, but Josh Brown's in there just because of the Zub inconclusive COVID test. Oh, Drake, you gotta make that pass faster, mate. You gotta do that. But tough start. Go. Drake. Oh, Drake. If that was cleaner, mate, you would have had a breakaway. Oh, but you still got the puck. See across the ice. Branson. Oh, if he scores, that's it. Like Jesus is coming out from the sky. That's all I'm saying. That shirt's over there. I do believe the Drake shirt is washed. So if Drake somehow does score, you know it's coming out. Oh well, I just basically told what the shirt was. Whatever. Stützle's pass got deflected. Well, hang on. Do not get too many men. 20 shots to 9. The Jets are up 1-0. I can't believe it. That's such bad luck for Ottawa. That's and that's gonna be icing. Or is there a penalty? Who? Huh? What? There's a penalty coming up. Because it was icing. The linesman had his hand up. And so did the ref. Well, get the Sens ages off the screen. I do not need it. Oh my God. Galchenyuk got a high stick. Galchenyuk's not seen another minute tonight, boys and girls. He's not seen another minute. No, they said Adam Lowry. That's the wrong 17. It's the other 17. So the Sens here on the penalty kill, which it's been either fire or trash. Oh, good play. Go on! Skate, Connor Brown. Shoot. You shot it right at him. Like, aim for the mesh. Aim for the net behind them. That's what you got to do, not aim at the goalie. I mean, you know what? I'll still clap that because it was a really good. It was really good. So what happened here? Let's see. What are you doing? I'm watching the Galchenyuk penalty. I don't know what he was doing. I think he was trying to pick the top corner. You know what? I'll still clap him because it was really good. I shouldn't be ripping him for having a good chance. Oh! All right. Branson, fire it down. This is where for frequent viewers, this is where I'm most critiqued, because I'll tell you what, like I said, those frequent viewers, I was a penalty kill specialist when I played. Even though I didn't play a high level, I was a penalty kill specialist. Good chance there. 120 left. The power play. Branson get it around. It's all the way around. There it is. Sens clear it. What? Oh. I don't know how I completed all my rings on my watch. I didn't move. Connor Brown once again. Here he is. Come on. 13 for 14 in the last 5. See what I mean? They've been hot. It was that game against Edmonton. That 5-8 game. 8-5 game that was... Jesus. It was it 4 for 5 or something? Edmonton. Well, there's a penalty coming up to the Jets. Keep going. Oh. There's going to be a penalty here. And it's going to come. I think it was Tim Stutz. Why is Tim Stutz on the penalty kill if that's him? Oh, my. Look who it is. Look who it is, boys and girls. It's Pierre-Luc Dubois going off for a tripping call. Did the ref have his mic in his pocket? He's like, number 13, 2 minutes trip. So what happened here? So he's on the power play. Oh, it's Connor Brown. That's... Yeah, you stopped your feet moving. You put your stick out. There's a trip. You're going off. I mean, honestly, you don't even have to have your feet moving. If you just trip a guy, you trip. It's more hooking. Or if you stick lift or something, you stop your feet. I remember I had to tell a lot of my line mates, you have to keep your feet moving the entire time if you're gonna do a stick move like that. If not, you're gonna get called for a hook or slash, or I don't know what I'm going on about. It's 4-on-4 for 30 seconds here, and then the Sens will go on the power play for about a minute 20 or so. Hang on, oh no, you actually got lots of room to skate. It's a 3-on-2 going the other way here. Oh no, it's a 3-on-3, and yeah, you don't deke across the blue line, boys and girls. You do not deke. For those who played hockey, you know you do not deke across the blue line or go sideways when everyone has forward momentum, because that just ruins it. And Thomas Chabot, there's a reason he plays defense. I'm joking. But the main line is, the bottom line, do not deke across the blue line. So there you go. You're learning with me. Learning with Zucker TV. How to hockey. Actually, that's Coach Jeremy, How to Hockey. He's really good. I like him. The Jets are sponsored by Scandinavia? What? Alright, so the Ottawa Senators have a power play for a minute 12 here. They'll probably be able to get set up, but do the drop pass. That was... How is he allowed back on the ice? I mean, that's like guaranteed you're not playing. Galchenyuk's on power play 1. I mean, I guess he has to be there, but I'm surprised he's getting the shifts. I'll be honest, that penalty was stupid. Ugh, I hate this. I get it's strategy. I get it's all tactics. I hate the drop pass power play. I hate it with a passion. It's such a time waster. And I also hate dump and chase, but I'd rather do that. I'd rather just do dump and chase. Like, honestly. Here it is. Yep, pass back and skate it in. Actually, Colin White's in here. Here it is. You got to set it up for 9 seconds. Shoot. Why is Gabranson on the power play? Why is Gabranson on the power play? I have so many questions. I have so many questions of why that just happened. Actually, I think they're just rolling their lines and they realized they had no time left on the power play. That scared the crap out of me. Gabranson! Oh! Off the pad of Hellebuck. That, like, I just saw on 44 on with the power play still up on the scoreboard. I almost lost it. I said, "You serious?" This is what we're left at now. Oh, chance. It was deflected off of, I forget who. Matt Murray makes the save. But Paul Stastny gets the goal. That's just a tough one, I think. Nah, honestly, even I think if it got deflected, it's a tough one. But it's 1-0 here, about midway through the second. Chucky looks like he's asleep tonight. Yeah, he's looking a bit sluggish, I will say. He had that good breakaway chance. Well, not really good breakaway. It wasn't really a breakaway. He had that breakaway chance in the first, and all he had was enough speed to put a backhand on at the top of the circle. So, yeah, he is looking a bit sluggish tonight. I'm just thinking about the drop pass. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it with a passion, and I don't know why. No, I do know why. It's just such a time waster. And I get it's get an opening to enter the zone, but oh my god, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's just painful to watch. It's a 2-minute power play. It's a 2-minute power play, and you missed the third. You literally waste a minute of it unless you get set up. You waste a minute of it just trying to break it in. Is it an injury? I don't know. I have to maybe look into that. But maybe we go. Maybe if we go to this dumb chat thing here, this app, see if people are saying anything. They're just talking about the Panthers game. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I feel like, I think players just have these type of bad nights like that. Where it's just, you're not on your game, but you got to bring it up at some point. Oh, they had the terrible camera angle there. I didn't know what happened. But, yeah, it's just not really that great of a night for Chucky right now. Oh, off a stanchion there. Oh, why did Colin White make that pass? Let's just hope he can get it going, though, because he's a key piece. We don't want him going off the first line now. We've already lost 2 of those members from the first line on opening night to lower lines. The shots, though, 22-9. Oh, Matt Murray, come on, man. You're channeling your inner Craig Anderson here. I'm not liking that. Dylan DeMello. Christ. Oh, my God. Oh. Pierre-Luc Dubois is a +1. Unless he was out there. No, Sens didn't score. He's a +1. Oh, my days. Dylan DeMello just scored a goal. Good screen. It's a good screen. Oh, I got deflected again. Another deflection. I don't think Murray... Jesus. Oh, my God. It's 2-0. This is tough. 2 goals where Murray's left his net now, and they've resulted in goals right after. After he makes a mistake with the puck. What are you doing, Branson? What is that? But, man, it's 2-0 now. Dylan DeMello gets his first of the year. Did Dubois get a point? Come on, Brady. Come on. No, Kyle Connor got the assist. Come on, Brady. Skate, man. Skate. Stay at it. Oh, boy. See, I told you. I told you. The Sens, they got to keep it going for every period. And the second, I mean... Matt Murray has an .800 save percentage. Oh, what are you making that pass for? It's painful, man. Here it is, Brady. Go on. Do that wraparound thing. You scored in a Hellbuck last time. Wow. Austin Watson just tried to do the cycle as he banked it off the back, the boards, but he ended up just banging it to himself because of the angle he was at. My God. Oh, boy. There it is. Go on. Skate Galchenyuk. What are you doing? He's onside. Oh, Thomas Chabot. What the hell, man? Oh, my God. Whiff twice. 10:30 to go here in the second. It's 2-0 Jets. Oh, Jesus. Who made that pass? Oh, Jimothy. Come on, Jimothy. Skate. Just skate with it, Jim. Skate with it. Okay, or pass it. Okay, now it's going around to you. He missed it. It bounced. It bounced over the boards. It bounced like across the top of the boards. See, the thing is, the Jets have really actually scored 2 goals, but they've not showed any energy after that. Like, besides those 2 goals, it's been Ottawa. Most of it. Like, Ottawa's getting the shooting chances. Ottawa's getting the scoring chances. Go on, Jim. Oh, I hate that. That's interference, bro. Oh, my God. They're going to call that icing. No, give me a break. I say this every watch-along. I say this every show. I hate that. I don't like how defenders can just stand in your way and push you off. I hate that. Did that get it did get deflected, did it? It did. It did. Another deflection, too. I hate how they can just stand right in your way, push you off the puck, push you away from the puck, while they don't move their feet at all. That happened to me when I played, and I was sick and tired of it. I always had this notion, I'm just going to bop the person in the face one time. It's ticked off. Move out my way. Go to the gym or something. Work out. That went way out of play. The puck has like some type of angle, aerodynamics on it right now that makes it just fly upwards. Because it's happened now twice where they tried to dump it in, and it just goes way out of play. Yeah, there's Dylan DeMello getting his first of the year. Jeez, can't believe it. Funny, it's only actually been 10 minutes in. Like, it feels way more. I feel like, honestly, last period went by like a breeze. I think this one's just been kind of tough. Two tough goals to let in for Matt Murray. The Raptors are still down by 8 to the Celtics at the end of the third. But no, this has just been tough for Ottawa. You know, two bad bounces or like dump-ins. 2 dump-ins by the Jets that were handled poorly by Murray. They lead to, 2 goals that, maybe, they were both deflected at some point in time, right? So, the Mello goal, that was more of a recognizable tip. I didn't really recognize it, like, on the replay at first for the first goal, you couldn't really tell it was deflected. But definitely that second one, when you look at the replay, you could see it was deflected. So I do think on that second goal, I do think if Murray, if it wasn't deflected, I think Murray would have made the save. Why not taking the face off of center ice? Oh yeah, because the dude shot it from center ice and went way out of play. All right, so here we are. Pierre-Luc Dubois taking this face off against Colin White, and he lost it. Oh Jesus! Okay, well, don't swing it towards our net. Swing it away from the net. Go on. Oh my God. Sens can't handle the puck right now. We've had chances that we fanned on the puck, fanned on the pass, overpassed it. Oh, what am I getting here? I'm getting messages. No. So the Sens ice the puck here. The shots are still 24. They actually removed the Winnipeg shot. Oh, Jesus. Murray's save percentage is having a tough one. Oh, both the goals, man, are just tough to let in, too. Christ. You know what I've also really noticed, too, is that these linesmen, they might as well just... There's no point for having a designated center position anymore, because the linesmen just kick them out every face-off. I notice it now way more. Like, I noticed it before, but I feel like it's way more than it is, like, a couple of years ago. Like, the linesmen are just like, tweet, tweet, tweet. You're gone. Out the face-off. Bring in the left winger. Bring in the right winger. Just drop the damn puck, man. Drop it. Drop it. Ottawa is getting really sloppy. Come on, keep it. Yeah. I said the second period has just been a turning point for Ottawa over the last couple of games. They get sloppy. And, they're passing, too. Sloppy today. They can't get their shots off. Sloppy. We're going to have another face-off here as the puck once again goes out of play. Ehlers, who has been quiet tonight, is trying to get it going here in the second. He had a quiet first period. Honestly, the Jets, all of them had a quiet first period because Ottawa was just dominating. So, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Who's going to... Okay, Zaitsev, listen, I rate you, mate, all right? I rate you, but no one's going to catch a pass. Oh, Jesus. No one's going to catch a pass in their pants, man. Tape to tape, not tape to pants. What was that? Connor Brown just passed it off the side of the net trying to get to Kachuk in front. Oh, boys. This passing. Walters right. Sloppy. Goal. Oh, okay, no, I think that was on purpose. Because there's no way that was not on purpose. Zaitsev, boom. No, way over. Connor Brown, backhand. Oh, just wide. Thomas, come on, mate. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. Rev it up. My hair's getting crazier now because you can tell. I'm stressed out. John says, I'm from Chicago. I feel your pain. Yep. Like, no, the Sens always come out have this brilliant first period. And then they just slop it all up here in the second. And it just gets poor. They have had good third periods, though, where they actually play well. Well, Landon, make your decision, mate. Don't be stuck there on one edge. Oh, that was a nice play by Hellebuck. Faked everyone out very well. There's like 7 people on the ice for the Oilers right now. Jesus. I mean, it's not too many men because the people that are on the ice are not touching the puck. No! Get a stop. Galchenyuk, good defensive stop. And then he just wired the puck, and that's icing. Oh, for God's sakes. I like that comment, John. I'm from Chicago. I feel your pain. Chicago has had a couple bad years too, man. Yeah. That Zaitsev shot went way over the net. All right, come on, Ottawa. Let's get going here. 7 minutes to go here in the second. We need a goal here before the end of the period. And if not, we need one early in the third because, oh, boy, this is bad. Oh, you know what? Galchenyuk's putting in a defensive shift here. He's had a block shot. He intercepted a play in front of the net. How much time is left? 7 minutes in the second. 7 minutes in the second. The Jets up 2-0. Two bad luck. I mean, the Melo's goal was less bad luck, but definitely the first one was bad luck. But it's 2-0. They're really gonna call another icing for Ottawa. Oh my God. Ottawa can't change here. They can't change. They can't. Oh, for God's sakes. .622. 24-10 are the shots. Ottawa has not had much this period. Oh my God, this linesman's having a bloody laugh. Drop the puck. All right, here's Dubois. Moving it around. Oh, what a play that would have been to Morrissey. Morrissey just couldn't handle the pass from DeMello. Galchenyuk has had one hell of a shift. Do not wire it across the ice, and they do. Oh, it doesn't get down the ice. See, look what happens, man. And Galchenyuk, no, do not get a... I'm becoming Morse code. Everyone's gassed. This whole line's gassed. Okay, Josh Brown. Don't go for a hit. Go for the puck. And it's XL Nono's favorite pairing out on the ice right now. There it is. Go. Just skated across the red line. No. Actually, Derek Stefan's got something here. No, he doesn't have got something. He doesn't got nothing. Oh, boy, that could have been too many men for Ottawa. All right, we're good. Everyone has changed. Well, except for Stepan, but Stepan didn't need to. Go on. Go on, Jim. Jimothy. Nope. Batherson. Backhander. Oh. Stay at it. Gabranson. Come on. Blocked by Jimmy here. Oh, actually, that's blocked by Jimmy, too. Shot. Oh, Hellebuck with the save. Hellebuck's. He is their first star tonight. It's only the second period. I'm already saying it's his first. He's the first star. My God. Oh. Rubbing my eyes again. So with about 4 minutes to go, taking a break, Hellebuck has been playing really well. Ottawa's had some great chances. I mean, mostly in the first period, but great chances. And so, yeah, Ottawa's going to have to crack him here. Man, it's been a tough game for Ottawa right now. I've seen some good tweets, man. Oh, boy. Make sure if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. More Ottawa Senators watch-alongs coming up. Next one is on Saturday. The game's at 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll be live. I'll be going live at 2:45 for the little 15-minute pregame show. And that's once again against Winnipeg. So I'll be ready for that one. But then I think after that, the next game's on Monday, which is in Ontario, Family Day. That's gonna be the nightcap of a 3-stream day for me. So another Monday where I'm gonna be streaming 3 days in a row. It's gonna be a tough one. Not really. I'm doing nothing for the whole day, but whatever. So that's what's going on there. You know what? The Sens actually just had a really good shift from Jim. I'm calling him Jim now because that's his nickname, Jimothy. Jimmy Stew. I don't like. I've always grown up with tape all the way down my blade on my stick. I don't know how you play with tape. Literally half of your blade. I don't get that. What day is it? Oh, sorry. I should. On Monday. Monday here in Ontario is Family Day. It's just a holiday. It's a provincial holiday here. Or actually, it's a holiday across multiple provinces. But yeah, so that's Monday. Saturday at 2:45 Eastern, and then Monday, I think that game's at 7. So, all right, here we go. Go on, Zaitsev, or as Don Cherry would say, Zaitsev. 4 minutes left. Well, 4:10. But whoa, Jesus! Who went into the bench? Brady Tkachuk just went into the bench, and out came Nick Paul. What? Chance, Paul. He made another save. Hell of a buck. Is putting in another solid. He has been stellar. Brady Tkachuk went into the boards, and out came. He tried to put Wheeler into the boards, and out came Nick Paul. Hellebuck's playing one hell of a game. There it is. Everyone's having a good laugh. Dadonov's been kind of quiet. Oh, bloody linesman got in the way. Hate that. It's another thing I don't like. He got 27 saves, yeah, through 2 periods. This would be Craig Anderson last year. Craig Anderson would be like, sweating his head off. All right, 3.5. Wheeler, oh, be careful there. DeMello again. Oh, good find. Kyle Connor didn't have none. All right, go on, Dad. Enough. Go on, Dad. Okay, Nick Paul now. Over. Tried to see Mike Riley. Mike Riley was open, just couldn't get him. I mean, like, honestly, like, besides the 2 Jets goals, everyone's been kind of quiet. Like, I'll be super honest. Like, it's not like the Jets have not controlled, like, barely any of this game. They have 2 goals that were just bad bounces for Ottawa. Literally, bad bounces. And then like, they score, and then they kind of go quiet. And then it's kind of just ping-pong hockey after that. It was ping-pong hockey followed by... See, that's what I mean. Austin Watson doing a dance around the defense trying to get by him, but they're not letting him through. Where's our 5th player? Why is... Oh, we have probably one at the blue line. Okay, Galchenyuk. Don't do that. Who's pinching here? There it is. Good job, Goody. Okay. There's 3 forwards supposed to be on the ice. What's going on here? All right, Jimmy's got it. Oh, Jesus, Jimmy, whenever he goes around the net, man, that scares me. Go on, Jim. Jimmy. Deflected. Drake Batherson shot gets deflected out of play. 1:51 remaining here in the second. Coming up, once again, in the intermission, we're going to have our intermission report. I don't know why I'm calling it a report. It's not really a report. Stats and scores from around the league. Raptors update. And just overall thoughts of this game right now. Because there's lots of thoughts that can be had. But that was another good end-to-end rush by Jimmy. He's been good tonight. Jim's been good all... I'm gonna be writing his name as Jim Stützle. I gotta start saying Tim. And there's a penalty coming up here. Cross check to who? Oh, for God's sakes! You can't be serious. Gabranson? Branson's going off here for a cross check. Let's see this. Oh, it's a cross check. It's a cross check, but it's one of those penalties where you see all the time, but they don't call it, but then they call that. It's a weak one. So the Jets have a power play here for the last minute 36 of the second, sorry. They had no shots on the last one, and Connor Brown actually had some good stuff. What's going on here? Blake Wheeler switching his gloves out. Why? That's my stick. I don't like this penalty kill either. Oh, you know what? Mike Riley just broke up basically a 1-on-3. Or 3-on-1, whatever you want to say. Morrissey, Connor. Oh, wow. How do you not score that? Stastny, back to Connor. Murray doesn't have a stick. Wheeler, that was way behind the line, and Wheeler tried to put that in. He's not Beckham. He's not David Beckham, so he didn't have to bend. All right? That would have been some nasty bend if that somehow actually worked out. I'm not liking it. Honestly, I don't like the Ottawa Senators PK. I mean, it's done well. It's done well over the past couple of games, but I do not like the overall. I mean, it's working, so I shouldn't be ripping it. But I don't like. It's not my strategy. It's not what I would use. They just use some. They just use some attack and pressure from all sides, and then there's like one defenseman left alone. Snipe here, chance. Wheeler makes it 3-0. Exactly what I mean. It's Mike Riley left to die and rot all alone. 3-0. With 26 seconds to go. Stastny again. Are you serious? Like, let's see. Yeah, it's Zaitsev. Oh, where's Mike Riley? Where's like, what, what is, what, Mike Riley is actually there. I shouldn't be ripping him. Like, we run like, what is it, an umbrella? What is that? Just run, at this point, run a box. Just run a, what is that? Just run a normal box. All right, they got 10 seconds to go here if they want a chance, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Boy. Quickly, just shoot it. Another save by Hellebuyck. Oh! Came back in front. Why did the ref stop the play? There was no point in stopping the play there. Like, I don't like how they run their... Because, you know, you get... I mean, my computer wouldn't be able to handle it. Like, Zaitsev did all he could there. He really did. You let Murray take the shot, you take the pass. That's... Zaitsev, what he did there was perfectly fine. With 0.8 seconds left, no shot was had. Second intermission. And... it's 3-0. I'm stunned. I'm speechless. I'm still thinking about that PK. I'm still thinking about it. It's been working. I can't really rip it. But at the same... That was a weak cross-checking call. It really was. But at the same time... Like, why have two forwards out there when they're both just going to run to the same spot? Or skate to the same player that has the puck? Why have two forwards out there not to be spread out? You know, I find actually on the penalty kill, when you're more spread out, it's easier. Not when you're clumped together. When you all clump together, it's easier for the other team to pass, do this, do that. You know, when you're more spread out, it's way easier. You let the defenseman take the guy in front. You have, you know, like... The penalty kill's working, or it was. But I did not like that, and I could tell. It wasn't working. You had Tierney and Connor Brown running around with like I'm trying to think of an analogy here. Like, they're running around like they didn't have their heads on straight. Like, it was like, where are you going? And why are you guys both going to the same player? Spread yourselves out. Spread out. Cover those passing lanes, because when you clump up, yes, you might give them more pressure to pass the puck, move the puck around, and it might be, you know, it might be harder to pass. But if that pass connects, if they can connect on that pass, you have now a 3-on-2 or a 4-on-2, you know, at the other side of that pass, and that happened right there. They both come down on the same player, 3-on-2. Mike Riley's out a bit more. Pass goes down low. 2-on-1. Easy pass through Zaitsev's feet and in the net. Be passive. Don't be so aggressive on the PK. Like, that's what I would do. But anyways, it's 3-0. Let's get to the stats for the intermission. Who was earlier saying Mark Mathot? It was Dalen, wasn't it? Oh my God. Mark Mathot tweeted out today. He said, Sens fans, no need to panic. Meth is here. Who we got tonight? And he said, Zub out, kind of worrisome. Some was... He's just saying, everyone's just tweeting, and he's like, yeah, Someone retweeted that Mark Mathot saying, "Get in there. You could wear Brandstrom's gear." And someone sent out "Need more energy like this," and it was the clip of Mark Mathot poking Sidney Crosby with the sense, with it was it Mike Hoffman squirting water into Sidney Crosby's gloves, and he says, "Yes, agreed. God, I missed that." That that was after obviously Crosby chopped his finger off. But whatever. All right, let's get into some stats because Jesus, there was a lot to go through in that second period. So the goals came from, I gotta, excuse me. Paul Stastny 8 seconds in. Tough one. Tough bounce for Ottawa. It got deflected also. I think that would have been a goal anyways, deflected or not. So there's that. Dylan DeMello's got deflected. I do think, I do think Dylan DeMello's goal, if it was not deflected in, I feel like Murray would have made the save. So I kind of give some leeway on that. No, it was Blake Wheeler. Blake Wheeler scored the one with 26 seconds left, or whatever it was, by Paul Stastny and Morrissey there. Again, I don't like that penalty kill. Let me know what you guys think. I don't like it at all. I don't like how they run around with like chickens with no heads on. Like, I don't like that. I prefer a more passive penalty kill. I prefer that. I just prefer that. Shots that period were 9-9. But Ottawa still has an upper hand, 27-15. The face-offs, the Jets have won more, 20-16. That's 57% for the Jets, 44 for Ottawa. And the Jets are 1 for 2 on the power play. Ottawa is 0 for 2. Last intermission, I literally explained my thoughts about the drop pass. So, the hits are 13-11. And as I mentioned, the shots 27-15. Let's check out what people are saying. Someone just said, "Thank you, Ottawa, for getting me paid tonight. Thanks for being bums." This guy actually makes a good point, which I do agree with more about how Ottawa how they play now. Send shoot from everywhere, so low percentage shots. The Jets are opposite, rarely shoot unless it is a chance. That was Ottawa though 2 years ago, last year, with Guy Boucher and maybe a bit of our first year with DJ Smith. That's what I find. That's what that is. Sends out shooting them and just getting destroyed 3-0 regardless. Again, as I kind of said though, it's more of a, I found that, and I'm going to get into this more, but I found like the Jets, they scored their goals, but after they scored, they did nothing. They didn't keep the pressure going. It was just more of like how they played in the first period. I mean, obviously more shots, but that came with having power plays because Ottawa was disciplined in the first, right? I feel like the Jets played the same as they are in the first, but they just scored more goals, or they scored goals. But after they scored their goals, they just kind of played the same way as they always did in the first. They just kind of sat back and sat there. So that's it from there. That's it from the Sens game. At the end of overtime, so heading to a shootout, the Pittsburgh Penguins and the New York Islanders are tied at 3. The goals in the third period came from Matt Barzal, and then Evgeny Malkin scored with 20 seconds left to tie the game up. So now they're heading to a shootout, I think. At the end of the second, the Oilers are up 2-0 on the Canadiens. Darnell Nurse scoring for them in the second. That must have just happened because Montreal has actually been outplaying the Oilers. Boy. Oh, boy. Also, at the end of the second, the Red Wings and the Predators are tied 2-2. Matt Duchene scoring for the Predators in the second, with Mark Stahl scoring for the Red Wings. Also, at the end of the second, the Blackhawks are up 3-2 on the Blue Jackets, with Mitchell, Baudouin, and Suter scoring for the... Which Suter is this? Puce Suter? I've never heard of that guy. I'm going to guess Ian Mitchell. Yeah, Ian Mitchell, Nicholas Baudouin, Baudin, not Baudouin, Baudin and Pius Suter scoring for the Blackhawks, and Jack Roslovic scoring for the Blue Jackets. Looks like the Blue Jackets. It's been an even game. Where are these goals? 21 seconds in a minute 17, and okay, so the Blackhawks scored 2 pretty quick. And then just 5 minutes into the second, the Carolina Hurricanes are up 1-0 on the Stars. Sebastian Aho scoring in that first period for the Canes. As I mentioned, the Nightcaps tonight, coming up starting in just 15 minutes or so. The Flames will play the Canucks, the Sharks will play the Kings, and the Ducks will play the Golden Knights. While we have a game that's done tonight, the Florida Panthers beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-2. Goals coming in that third period. Braden Point scored once more on the power play, and then Brett Connolly scored an empty netter. So it was 4-2, but the empty netter made it 5-2. So there you go. And then I mentioned the 4 postponed games last intermission. The Capitals, Sabres, the Devils, the Flyers, the Blues, the Wild, and then the Coyotes and the Avalanche. And then the Raptors are losing 111-59. Or 59, Jesus. That would look crazy. 111-95. Fred VanVleet has had a tough night. 5 points, 37 minutes. We need that 54-minute Fred VanVleet. Your chances of getting a goal by shooting on the net is always better than not shooting at all. Look at the Melo goal. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like, with the person, when I read that chat, he makes good points, but that's what hurt Ottawa. Like a bit of last year and the years with Guy Boucher. They wouldn't score goals on the power play because they would never shoot. They would look for the perfect shot, and like I said, the perfect angle, perfect timing, perfect, like all that had to be perfect. But they never scored. And they rarely shot because of it. And it hurt that, right? I'm not saying the Ottawa Senators got shut out in that year they went with the conference final, right, obviously, but you'd have games, or even just more on the power play. That year was more of the power play. The 2 years after that, they would just not shoot. And it cost them. But I enjoy this year better. Even if we lose and we score 1 goal, and maybe if this game ends 3-1. Even if this game ends 3-1, Ottawa scores a goal, I'll be happy because they just kept shooting the puck. And that first period was something else. So yeah. And it's never a bad shot to shoot on the net. Or is that how it goes? It's never a bad idea. Why don't they never say it's a good shot? It's never a bad idea to shoot on the net. One time, this was a long time ago for me. I forget what level of hockey I was playing. I think it might have been like Pee-wee or something. And one time I was just around the outer hash marks of the circle, like along the boards, and I just kind of like chipped the puck towards the net. And it went like high in the air. It almost went in. I think it hit the front of the post, like facing out towards center ice. And like I was just expecting it to like maybe go over the net to the other corner, but it almost went in the net, and I was like, wow. And no one reacted to it as if it was like, whoa, it almost went in. No one reacted to it. Like it was just like stunned. But no, it's never a bad shot. Even though it wasn't a shot by me, it was never a bad thing to put it towards the net, because you never know what's going to happen, right? Case in point, going to go back to 2017, when the Sens came back against the Sabres, not the Sabres, Jesus, the Rangers, in Game 5 in the semifinal, the Eastern Conference semifinal. Derek Brassard scored the goal, but I think it went off like 4 Rangers players before it went in the net. And it was about 5 seconds. It was about 5 seconds after Derek Brassard hit it that it went in the net. So it was like, it's never a bad thing just to put it towards the net. You never know what's going to happen. So, yeah. Alrighty. Is there any other news? Let's see what's going on Twitter. See if there's any other news going on, or what people are saying. Someone said Sens fans deserve a free T-shirt or something. Experienced Sens hockey. Some guy tweets, and it's a picture of Brady Tkachuk flying into the bench. Sens can't complete decent passes. Yeah, we talked about that. It was sloppy. If the Sens lose, this is actually a good stat. If the Sens lose this game tonight, they'll have about the same winning percentage as they did in the 92-92 record of 10-70-4, which is the third worst in NHL history. I mentioned that actually earlier, saying, you know, I mentioned that earlier by saying, you know, their strength of schedule is about the same as 92-93 compared to this year. You know, their win percentage, like that guy said, right? I think they're coming back for the third. I don't know. I didn't get any water. I didn't go to the bathroom. I don't know what they're doing here, but I'm going to hold one out here. Usually when I do, they score. It happened against the Montreal Canadiens, so we're gonna do that again. But I think this period for the Sens, I think Ottawa just has to have better passes, you know, better hockey IQ, because it was not really good that third period, and get off to a good start. Score the first one, and then you can start working for the other one. You can't be thinking about the 3 goals. You have to think about one. And I know that's pretty simple, but that's what they have to do to kind of get going. So, second period shots. Ottawa had actually 10 that period. Jets had 9. Shot attempts. Ottawa had 46 shot attempts. Or they have 46 shot. Oh my god. Wait. How did the Jets only have 3? How do the Jets... Did they go to the commercial? Okay, they went to the commercial. I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to go get water and go to the bathroom. So that's what I'll do. How do the Jets have 3 shot attempts? It doesn't make sense to me. All right, here we go. All right, third period time coming up here just a second. So yeah, like I said, I think Ottawa's focus here is to just shoot the puck. I'm a ghost. There I am. Keep shooting. Just better passes. And even though they kept shooting, I don't feel like the shot quality hasn't been always the best, or wasn't the best that period, but compared to the first. But I think I was still fine the way it was. So oh yeah, geez, what? Walter's right. Why? Oh no. Oh no. You better stay in your net. Don't leave your net. Don't move. Just stay in the middle of your net. Go post to post. That's it. You don't have to go outside your post. Just stay in your post. You're fine. Holberg's in net now for Ottawa. Why? Why and how? Walter's saying he's tweaked something. Ottawa's offside here for a sec, so at least the Jets have not scored. But now Marcus Holberg's in net. And Murray's left the game. I want to replay. They're going to find some. They're going to find some, definitely. But Murray's out. Gotta go to Twitter. Let's see what they're saying. Murray isn't on the bench. Okay, that was noticed. Oh, chance there early. My God. Bruce Garriock tweeted out, Marcus Holberg will start the third for the Sens. TSN showed a video of Murray hunched over and hurting at the end of the second. Oh, no. Let's hope that's not bad. Let's hope that's not bad. I'm waiting for maybe an official word here from the Sens. Shot on here. He makes the save. And you know what? It was from an angle. And we know he's not really good at the angles, but he makes the first stop. All right. That's not good. I want to know what happened here. So who had a chance here? Was it Chris Tierney at the breakaway? Yeah, Chris Tierney was in here, actually. Chris Tierney had a breakaway. Oh, he just missed two. Oh, how did I miss that? I was trying to find what happened to Holberg. Holberg, was he in his net? He was kind of out, but okay. I mentioned, man. Stay in between your posts, man. I swear to God. Colin White's in here. All right. Branson. Shot on. Another save. Or is that deflected away? I don't know. Oh, chance here. Oh, Dadonov's like wide open at the side of the net. All he had to do was poke at the Dadonov at the side of the net. Come on. Ottawa has 30 shots. And it's the second minute of the third. Chance here for the Jets. Who? The worst thing for Sens fans right now is if Pierre-Luc Dubois gets a point or scores. Oh, that's going to be icing if that gets all the way down. No, it's not. The linesman blows it off. All right. So we're about 2 minutes in here now. Ottawa's actually had some good offensive goings here. So, oh, there's a turnover. Go on. Step on. See Batherson. Go on. Blocked. I was so ready to get up. I don't know why. Oh, that's a nice pass, Ehlers. My God. Ehlers has been something else this year, I'll be honest. I'm sure there'll be an update at the end of the game for Murray. That's not good. I hope he's not out for... I hope it's just something small and nothing that's going to, bring him out for a couple of games, because that will hurt Ottawa. And he's been playing so good as well. I mean, tonight's a bit of a weird night for him, but... Oh, jeez. Matthew Perreault. Oh! Why does this have to happen on a night like this? Where's he been all night? He put the wrong hand up. He simply put the wrong hand up. He went blocker side. Holberg put his glove up. Don't tell me he went off his blocker. Oh. This is pain. Oh. Go on, Thomas. There it is. Oh, Jesus. Brady Tkachuk just took someone down. Oh, I'm so done. Oh, no. What? Okay, now he makes a save like that. My God. What a save. Oh, my God. Bruce Garriock has actually just tweeted now after the goal. I can say with great certainty the last move DJ Smith wanted to make tonight was putting Marcus Holberg in net. That goal is why. Oh my. I'm. Holberg always loses in place in net. You'll see it happen. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go. And you also said earlier he's playing like a junior goalie. He is. Oh my God! Breakaway here. Blake Wheeler. He's making these saves, man. I like easy shots. He says no. I'm not having that. And he says it's too easy. It's a too easy of a save. I'm gonna let it in. I'm going to sprawl across my crease to make a diving save, though. That's what I'm gonna do. When it gives me a challenge, I'm gonna do it. But when it's too easy, it's too easy. Oh, you could just knew. You just knew. It was like, Timothy, whoa. Stutz almost had a brilliant goal. He went 1-on-3, almost scored. That would have been fantastic. I would have stood up and clapped for that. Like the only thing I could really stand and clap for right now, honestly. There's not much I could do. Like you could just by what it looks like on Twitter. Everyone, as soon as they saw his lower third pop up, oh Jesus! And Stutz just got hit with the puck, or was that Austin Watson? It was Austin Watson, so we're good. Okay, Austin Watson's now playing defense. I don't know why, but as soon as we saw his lower third show up with his stats, you knew. Sens fans know right now. Massive hit here in the neutral zone here. I don't know who got hit, but I saw a hit. Nick Paul with some speed. Yeah, that's Clapter. Zaitsev shot. Didn't even get as far as the face-off dot. Oh boy. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Go on, Connor Brown. Skate. 14 minutes left. Connor Brown ain't got much. It's a tough pass. Right through. I'm losing it here. That's offside. 33 shots to 19, and it's 4-0 for the team that has 19 shots. Chris Tierney now. It's in your feet, mate. What in the world, Mike Riley? Brady's looked off. Brady's just so off. Go. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to go insane. You know what? A teacher at my school asked me why do I cheer for Bayern Munich? And I say, and he asked me why I do it. Like they win all the time. Isn't that not fun? I'm like, I cheer for teams that lose. It's not fun. There's a reason why I cheer for a team that wins, because if I just cheer for a team that lost, it's just extra pain. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I promise this is just a bad night all of a sudden. This is, I was feeling somewhat confident in that second period, but as soon as I saw Marcus Holberg in the net, it was not going to be a good finish to the night. I'll be honest. I've lost all, and what was it? It wasn't a second shot. It was the first shot. I don't even know what it was. see if there's anything new to inform you guys on. 12 minutes to go here. Derek Stepan's shot. Ooh, almost went 5-hole. There's the save. They're probably going to call it here. Jesus. Went off his blocker, too. Yeah, there it is. Let's see. There's some good things, man. There's some good jokes. Sean Simpson from TSN 1200 Ottawa says, I wouldn't give up on Hoburg, but I would send him down for games and play Dakar. I mean, I wouldn't mind Dakar either. Dakar, whatever you want to, however you want to say his name, but I honestly, like, I wouldn't mind Gustafson playing. Oh, that would be kind of tough. You know, like, I would rather have Gustafson come play in a year where we're playing against all different teams from all, like, you know, the American teams. Not in this tough Canadian division. That's too, might be a bit too, I mean, it's the NHL, but just the team's skill level would be, I think, too high for him. I mean, unless they played him against, you know, I don't even want to say Vancouver because they destroyed us last time. I don't even know who he wants to play against, but I don't think. I think it's now only a matter of time when you see Hoburg's been sent down. I don't, or even put to the taxi squad. I think it's only a matter of time. It's just not been the way that you want it to go for him right now, whatsoever. You know, his pads are just super slidey or something. I don't know, and it's just been tough. I just think that they need to send them down, maybe get some time to play in the AHL for sure. I'm gonna get a picture of that fourth goal because I was lost. Andrew Kopp, oh my God, yeah, Andrew Kopp just had a wide open net to shoot at and he missed. Go on, Derek Stepan. For some reason, I always want to call Derek Stepan Logan Brown, but I know he's not playing, so it's like jokes. There it is, Zaitsev. At this point, shoot on that. Oh, Stepan with a nice tip. Just didn't go in. Good save again by Hellebuck. Hellebuck's having one hell of a game, man. Jesus. I'm just watching the playback. Slides is right to left, slide is off. Oh, I just watched the replay of me reading the chat of that Holberg's playing, and my reaction's gold. I'm like stunned. I'm like, no, it can't be. It can't be. Oh, boy. Oh, I can't believe it. Hellebuck, there's something wrong with the trapezoid behind that net, because Hellebuck just lost the puck as well. Big hit by Josh Brown. I mean, okay, what's going on here, Brady? Watson. Oh my God, Brady's still working though. Look at Brady. How is that not an interference or something? Shoot, Josh Brown. Just rip it on net, mate. Oh, it gets blocked. 10 minutes left here in the third. That's good. That's funny. You just knew something was gonna happen. As soon as you saw him enter the cage, you knew a goal like that was gonna go in. It's like automatic. Shoot on Drake. Oh. 35 shots. No goals. Hellebuck's first start tonight. And I know... there it is. Ah, they tried to get to Tim. Well, get it, Tom. Don't swing at it. Oh, my God. 3-on-1. Zaitsev, there's 3 other people. 2 others. Zaitsev was going to play that as if it was a 1-on-1. Oh, boy, that would have been bad. Just dump that in, Tim. There you go. 9.5 left. This has just been a stinker. Stinker. Oh, my God. I can't believe this. And the funny thing, too, is if Murray's out day to day, Holberg's playing the next game, unless we get rid of him. Well, let's just hope Murray's not out for a long time. Hopefully it's just a little tweak or something. Oh, Jesus. I'm done. This is no Patriots Chargers. For anyone who was around for that, you guys know what pain that was, right? That Patriots Chargers game. Or for anyone who saw that stream. But this is just more pain of they've played well and they've had nothing for it. Look at this, though. This is a good zone entry. Norris puts one home. Josh Norris finally gets one by Hellebuck, but that it don't matter. I mean, it might matter, but for me, it don't. And it's 4-1. It's 4-1. 36 shots it takes for us to score a goal. 36 shots. That was a really good zone break-in. Willanen breaks it in with Watson. A nice little give and go there. Then Willanen just throws it on net, and Josh Brown finds the rebound and swings it in. Very good. I'm happy for Josh Norris there. It goes off the post and in. So it's 4-1 now. Josh Norris gets the goal. It took them 37 shots to crack Hellebuck. My God. With eight minutes left here. So, I mean, I might want to sound a bit more excited if they get another one here. But as of right now, this doesn't look like it's going to be the difference. Who knows? Ottawa actually has been playing really good, though, this period. Like, if we just eliminate those goals, if we eliminate those first 2 goals, if we eliminate any goals, this game's close. Like, what am I saying the first 2? That can't be icing. No, it's not. Step on. I can't get to the front. You know what, though? He is playing Drake Batherson more. Drake Batherson kind of had he kind of had a tough couple of first games, but I think this is you know what? This line with, he's mixed up the lines again. I can't even tell. Oh, Jesus. Kyle Connor had a wide open net also to look at. What was that line at the start of the game? Hang on. I gotta find that now. Hang on here. You can't be serious. That's true. Here it is. Throw it in front. Oh, jeez. Almost was a good chance there. I'm trying to find. Hang on. What was the line Batherson was on? One-timer, rebound, save, wraparound. Neil Ponick just scored. A defenseman just scored a wraparound. Why is Gabranson hurt? Oh, my God. What was that? What was the lines? What was the line? Where's the lines? Stützle, Stefan Batherson. I like that line. That was a good line. I'm done. No, wrong team. It's 5-1. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and see the notification that you got sent down. And you know what? It's gonna be it's gonna be something where I should put money on it at this point. Get your bets out. Get your bets out. Will Holberg be removed from the team within the next week? Batherson's played really well though. I will clap for Batherson's performance tonight. Who doesn't get a good performance is Marcus Holberg. I mean, coming in cold, but come on, man. Oh, Jesus. 5.5 to go. I can't believe Neil Pont, the defenseman, just scored a wraparound goal. I mean, he was playing a bit more offensive than defensive, right? But come on, man. Here it is going, Dadonov. Dadonov's been kind of quiet again, like I said earlier. Oh, puck towards the net. Norris almost had another one. Yeah, the Jets are now just going to play dump and chase. Wow. Out of the 7 wins this year for the Jets, 6 of them they've scored 4+. Can't believe that's an amazing stat. So you're telling me if the Jets score less than 3 or less, they're probably not winning the game. Almost have another chance. This is actually their best period too. Pierre-Luc Dubois is just swinging around here. Out of all their periods, even though that last one they had 3, even though the second period they had 3 goals, this has actually been their best period. They're finally playing. Their top players have finally come out here. Well, that's not really that good, Tim. Holberg makes the save. Puck goes out of play. Less than 5 to go here. Neil Ponick, whatever the hell his name is, scores, and it's 5-1. After Josh Norris puts a little wrapper away. It's just been another one of those nights, Sens fans. It's just been another one of those nights where you sit here and you wonder, what the hell is going on? I mean, I try and look at things optimistically, and if I am to say stuff, or if I am to speak optimistically about this game, the first goal, Murray, the puck bounced over a stick, and it was a turnover basically, and the puck just got sent in front of the net right to Paul Stastny. It was a pass. It got deflected. I think it was going in the net anyway, so it was mostly just the behind the net mishap. Second goal, same thing, but that took a couple of deflections. Murray, I think no deflections there. It ever would have missed the net, or Murray would have had that. So the deflections, again, bad luck. The third goal was a power play. Again, I have disliked this penalty kill style. This run around, chickens with no heads on. I hate that. Stay passive. You preserve your calm. You preserve your coolness. That's fine. I can't even describe to you the fourth goal. Marcus Holberg. That's all I could say. And the fifth goal, honestly, I ripped Holberg for letting a defenseman score, but it was a nice goal. It was a really nice goal by Point to step in and play some, to play a little bit of offense. 3:40 left here in the game. Shots 39-25. Unbelievable. The Sens need to score that first period. If the Sens score that first period, this is a different game. Obviously. But that's what they need to do, I think, every game. Is that they have to get that first marker in that first period. You know, to at least give them a little bit of a boost. There it is. Oh, Jesus. Oh. 3 minutes left. You know, I wish they had, like, I know they probably have possession of puck, but, like, I wish I could see what it is. I have to look it up, like, on the NHL app or something like that. Because I'm sure, for the most part of the first and second periods, Ottawa controlled. It's the third period where we've kind of died off here. And the Jets have actually gone better. Oh, boy. Jesus, Pierre-Luc Dubois almost scored. That would just make this worse. With 2 minutes to go. Go on, Drake. That was offside. Oh, Tim almost had a tip in. That was 100% offside, I can tell you that. Even though they have that new rule where as long as the skate's above the line, it's not offside. It was still offside. Oh, yeah. Look, yeah, Tim's even like, move the damn hell out the way, man. I hate when they do that, man. They just get in the way. Look at Timmy and Scheifele here. What's going on here? Not Timmy, sorry. Brady. So a minute 47 left here. 40 shots to 26. Oh my God. Hellebuck deserves first star. If TSN picks someone else as first star, I mean, I'd probably give, Stats and you get a few points. If Hellebuck deserves first star, I'm sure Stastny will get a star. I can't even tell you who gets the third star. I don't even know who even gets a star for Ottawa. I'd say, honestly, the hardest working center would be Drake. That was a crap pass, that enough. Hardest working center probably is Drake Batherson tonight. He's played really well. Even Stutzler would even get up there, I think, for me as well. Well, we're in the final minute here of the third. Coming up after the game, we'll have post-game stats and the last little bit of scores that I could get you for the NHL. One-timer here, Nick Paul, no business doing. Hellebuck makes the save. Great night from Connor Hellebuck. 40 saves as of right now. Stood on his head that first period. Is Vegas wearing gold helmets tonight? I gotta look this up. So 18 seconds left here. Why is Vegas wearing gold helmets? Whatever. The game's over. That's it. The Ottawa Senators lose 5-1 to the Winnipeg Jets. Connor Hellebuck stood on his head, while Marcus Holberg, who came in the third, only did for tough saves. But for anything easy, he let it in. Another loss for the Ottawa Senators. That's now 4 straight. It's a tough one. I'll be honest, it won't be long until we see Holberg out of the team. So put your money in your betting websites because it's going to happen soon. I don't know if that will even be a bet. That's kind of a crazy bet. But whatever. Yeah, here we go. End of the game stats and scores. So 5-1 in the third period. Goals from Perreault. Pionk for the Jets. Josh Norris for the Senators. The shots were 15-11 for the Sens in that third period. Ottawa, besides the second period where they tied, they won both games. They won both periods in shots. The Ottawa Senators actually led in faceoffs, 25-23, 52%. The Jets scored on that power play. There's no power plays in that third period. Sens were 0 for 2. Jets were 1 for 2. The hits, Ottawa ended up out hitting them 22-19, and the shots, like I said, 42-26. Just tough the way it goes. I hope Matt Murray's all right. Don't know any more info on that. What happened to Matt Murray? I guess pay attention to the post game stuff. I'm sure DJ Smith will say something about Matt Murray's injury, and we'll have an update on it for sure within tomorrow or something like that. Around the league, 3 minutes left in the third period. The Oilers are up 3-0 on the Canadiens. Tyson Barrie with the goal on the power play to give the Oilers a 3-0 lead. If the Montreal Canadiens actually lose tonight, they'll be losers of their last. Well, no, they'll be 1-3 in their last 4. So, very fascinating stuff there. 2 minutes left in the third. The Predators and the Red Wings are still tied at 2 apiece. At the end of the third, the Columbus Blue Jackets have come back and beat the Blackhawks, or they're about to, with 25 seconds left. Goals from Patrick Kane and DeBrincat for the Blackhawks, while Boone Jenner, Roslovic scored once again, Michael Del Zotto, and Stenlin scored for the Blue Jackets. At the end of the second period, the Stars and the Canes are tied 3-3. In the second period, Physics scored, Hintz and Pavelski scored for the Stars, while Jordan Staal and Brock McGinn scored for the Carolina Hurricanes. Starting just over halfway through the first, the Flames and Canucks are still tied at 0-0, although the Canucks 10 shots to 3. Once again, only midway through the first, the Kings are up 2-0 on the Sharks. Kopitar scored 2 minutes in, and Gunstrom scored just before halfway through the game, or period, sorry. 5 minutes left to go in the first. The Ducks and the Golden Knights are tied 0-0. And the Pittsburgh Penguins won in the shootout 4-3 over the New York Islanders, with Sidney Crosby being the only scorer in that shootout. And as per mentioned earlier, the Panthers beat the Lightning 5-2. So that's going to do it for me tonight. Just tough. And Holberg came in that third period, and we already knew. At that point, honestly, I was like, okay, no, it's over. It's over. No, if he lets in one goal, it's over. So, again, just a tough one for Sens fans. I mean, I'll look at the average fan will look at this and say, wow, the Sens suck. But if you watch the game, you really realize that Ottawa did play poorly. But some of the goals that Winnipeg scored, you're just like, okay, how? Why? How did that happen? Why did that happen? Like, that's a tough one. Or from my angle, that's a tough one. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Sorry. We'll be back with another Sens Watchalong on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern as the Jets take on the Sens once again. I'll be on at 2:45 for the pregame show. Well, 15 minutes before game time for the pregame show. It's just me rambling on about the team, to be honest. But tomorrow I'll be back at noon Eastern for a Sens franchise mode. We're going to try and go back to the Cup once again. So that's going to do it for me. Make sure you guys subscribe. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe right down here. Comment on the video as well. It was great talking to you all. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. And if you're just here for the Sens game, I'll see you guys all Saturday. Anyways, take care.